Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Opinion Machine, the show where we talk about all things gaming. My name is Killjoy, and today we're going to be talking about Stronghold Crusader Definitive Edition. Recently announced this month. This is a continuation of the guys at Firefly Studios remastering their older games, while I believe they're still working on a new Stronghold. But Stronghold Crusader Definitive Edition got announced recently. The footage on screen should be of the demo. I did play a little bit of the demo. I'll be honest, I've not played as much Crusader as I have of the original Stronghold, but Crusader has things in it that I think people really like. It has like a skirmish mode, like you can just fight against the AI, you can play co-op and stuff in it. But the guys at Firefly are did a really good job with Stronghold Definitive Edition with more content, updated visuals, remastered soundtrack. They did a really nice job, and they sold it for about £12. And that's about how it was in total. So what's really cool is that this version of Stronghold, this Crusader, is getting even more content. So we're gonna, I'll just read, I've got the Steam page in front of me while I'm reading it, where you can watch my my gameplay. But basically, what they seem to be doing is they're expanding the original game with 8 new playable units, 4 fresh AI lords, as well as several campaigns. You can play alone in historical campaigns, or you can also do co-op trail. So we'll dive more into that. So essentially, you get the original game, you now have 8 new units. So there's brand new units that have been added into the game from a new tent. So in Stronghold, in the original, you build a barracks, you build all that to build like the classic units. In Crusader, you have like a separate building for like the swordsmen and like the different units that were part of that game. And now you have a brand new building that has even more units. So you've got a wide variety of units to use that have different roles and things like that, which is awesome. That's really cool, seeing them actually adding new assets to the game. Super cool. And obviously, the graphics on this game have been massively improved. We've got 4K visuals. We've got each individual building, individual unit. All that stuff looks a lot nicer. The AI lords are, so in the original game, when you played, in the campaign, you were against the pig, the wolf, and all that. In Crusader, there's a lot more people to fight against, but because you have those AI trails and you can play skirmish, you can pick different people to fight against. And that means that they all have different play styles, they favour certain units, they build their castles a certain way, all of that. Now we're getting 4 new ones. I don't recognise many of them, to be honest. I know like one of them I think is from, or maybe 2 of them might be from Stronghold Definitive Edition. But they're adding 4 new ones, which means that's 4 new types of people, types of AI to play against, which is really cool. Can't shake a stick at that, for sure. And then I think you've got the new historical campaigns, but the big one, honestly, is the co-op trail. Now, co-op, I think, more and more, especially RTS games, are starting to see the value in co-op, or like games in general. Co-op is a huge thing that people like to do. People like to play co-op versus the AI. You see it with Age of Mythology, you're seeing it with this. There's other games out there that have them. A 9-Bit Armies also has it as well. You're seeing these games out there that have these co-op campaigns because people do genuinely like to just stomp it. Red Alert 3 was a really good example of a RTS with that. Massive like addition. So it says here, like, so you're diving into skirmish mode with the addition of player requested features including larger map sizes. That's big. That means you can have bigger skirmishes, bigger sieges, bigger everything in this. You have custom options and quality of life improvements. Huge. Like, older RTS games are getting some seriously nice quality of life. If you want a more recent example of a game that seems to have a lot of good quality of life, go look at Tempest Rising. That has also got a demo at the moment. The quality of life and the options in that are really, really, really awesome. Again, love to see it. Never before seen characters, soldiers, campaigns, and more. Definitive Edition is designed to test your mettle while offering you graphics upgraded from their original pre-rendered isometric glory. So you can, there's a 20 challenging AI lords, charging through the new co-op trail with a friend, or simply marveling at your majestic desert citadel. Stronghold Crusader Definitive Edition allows veterans and newcomers alike to revisit. So this is great. I mean, this is the short list of new features. This is not complete, so you've got the standard stuff of like you're in a desert versus the original game. You've got the 8 new Bedouin warriors, and they have how they work. The 4 new AI lords, the 2 historical campaigns, and then the 4 Sands of Time skirmish trails. Co-op trail, play together against the AI and skirmish, or go head to head with 8 players online. There's larger maps, new multiplayer maps, and workshop support, so for Steam. And also remastered visuals and music, as well as new recordings from the original game's actors. So, if this game comes out about £12, when it did like the original one, this is a huge bargain. Stronghold, the original Stronghold and Stronghold Crusader are probably the most, like, people like those games the most. The other Stronghold games, I never hear much about them. They never seem to have really captured the same level as these first two games did. I have played a little bit of Stronghold 3, it wasn't great. I have played a bit of Stronghold Crusader 2, but not enough to really judge the game. It's cool that these two classics are getting the love that they deserve. These are the ones that people play. I hope that these guys at Firefly go back and look at some of their other games and give them a new lease of life and improve them. But I feel like these two, specifically Stronghold Definitive Edition, Stronghold Crusader Definitive Edition, are the games that people want. Honestly, I'm excited for it, even though I wasn't a big fan of Crusader, because the problem with Crusader, it's set in a desert, food becomes a bit of a problem, much more of a micromanagement there. That part of it is annoying. However, the new co-op trail, I will most likely be playing that. The skirmishes and looking at, I'll most likely playing it. I'm not great at these games, I'll be honest, but I think it's really awesome that these seem to be coming out at a fairly nice price, with a bunch of new content. They could easily sell these at like 20 quid, £25, and I think that would be more reasonable, to be honest. But because the first game was like £12, I'm like, it's an absolute bargain for what it is. So, yeah, there's not a lot I want to say. I just want to like almost signal boost it a bit, because I know that this game comes out is July, I believe. Yeah, July 15th. So in about 5 months. So that gives them time to polish up everything they want to do. I recommend it. If you like RTS games, if you like Stronghold Definitive Edition, I think this is going to add. The two games together have a lot of content and a lot of fun, and I would definitely recommend it. Like, these are great games. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for it. 2025 is already shaping up to be a crazy year for RTS. So, very excited for this. Anyway, that's going to do it for me today then, guys. If you like the video, hit like. If you want to see more content for like this, hit the subscribe button. Links for Facebook and Twitter will be down below in the description. And as always, I will see you next video.